Hello, friends! Back again, playing some more 5 cent, 10 cent, no limit Texas Hold'em cash. Once again, same rules as the last episode. We go until we either busto 20 bucks, or we get 20 bucks in profit, or we hit the 30 minutes. So, Queen Jack, offsuit, not a bad opening hand. Does get raised under the gun +1. Okay. This seems like a fine hand to defend with. See, ooh! Pops it up to 125. Well, I was thinking about calling the 25 cent raise. I'm definitely not comfortable calling the 125 raise. Queen Jack offsuit does not play that well. Does call. And I do miss completely. I mean, I have a draw to a Jack high flush, which isn't great. So again, I would need like what, Ace King of clubs on the turn and river. So, seeing some mad aggression. Gets called. We do pick up top pair here, so top pair might actually be good. Queen might be good in this situation, but I don't think I would have gotten this to this point, so. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Just open shoves like that. Ugh, that's a gross spot to be in. Raises to 30, fold the small blind. Kind of forced to, honestly. 3 deuce does not flop good at all. Ooh, so tired, but such is the way of recording. Gotta get that content. We do catch bottom pair, but at the cost of a potential flush. Like literally, pretty much everything gets there, or everything beats. Maybe not. Maybe not everything, but a lot of things definitely got there. So he does like the big raise sizes. Well, he is playing an almost 300 big blind stack, so. Oh. Cheeky little river raise. What does that mean? I really want him to call now. Just to see what that means. Because that looks super strong. Like, that looks insanely strong, right? He gets the fold. Gets the fold. So glad this guy's on my right, not my left, right? So I don't have to act behind him. No. I considered calling with a Jack-9, and I think it would have been a fine call to make, but I think there's better spots to call and get my money in. Raising on the button, that's fine. Nice and standard. If I had a better hand, I would definitely have been raising in the cutoff. Gets re-raised though. Calls. 3 clubs. I think if I was going to continuation bet here, I'd continuation for like 120, 130. I think that's fine. 50 cents just seems a little small. That's like what, a third pot, give or take. I don't think that's enough. Although maybe it is actually. I guess that's fine because the board is pretty scary. Looks like a min. Basically a min re-raise. So he does make the call though. So at the rate this is going, I think one of them is going to get stacked. Just a question of which one. Does slow down with a check. Should be betting something like $1.80, $2. You could probably get away with like a larger bet too, like 270 if you really wanted to. After calling that re-raise, he does decide to make it around half. I probably would have gone a little bit bigger. I know I originally said something like 185, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like a 270. Make it a little bit bigger, charge him, really charge him. He does make the call though. So now there is a possible flush on the board as well as a potential straight. And he basically has pot, like a 3/4 pot behind, so he ding donger should jam this. Unless he has nothing and he really wants like a cheap showdown, in which case I guess a check behind would be fine, but anything other than a jam, yeah, there it is. Very disappointed. Now, Pump Muckle. Been calling all the street, like I don't know what he expected. Wow, hang on. We'll raise with the king and queen offsuit. He literally called all the way down with just top pair on that scary of a board. That is actually unbelievable. There's a lot of potential draws he could have, so we'll just make it small. No need to go too crazy with top pair. Maybe I could have checked, but at the same time, I don't think any flushes would be folding at that price. So I'm fine with flushes staying in. And again, I think a lot of aces would be sticking around too, like ace 10, ace jack. I'm fine with a check back here in this situation. Now, if he checks again, I think I'm gonna go for about a half pot bet. See what happens. He does decide to call. And bluff the river. Bluff gets through. Very nice. You know, I used to never be able to bluff people in these lower stakes, like these 5-10 cent stakes. But lately, I've been getting into these spots where like I'm bluffing and like it's working, and I don't understand like what's changed. I guess I'm just finding better spots to bluff than before, but like my bluffs seem to be getting through, which is fantastic. I'm not. This isn't. By the way, I'm not complaining. I know that kind of comes off like I'm complaining, but I'm not. Top pair, which is nice. Although, proceed with caution with this top pair because he did raise pre-flop, which means he either missed completely or he has two overs. So, I'm fine with check calling. Now that I have top two though, not really too worried about that at all. I think this is a good spot to check raise. Should he put in another bet, which I think he will. Yes, he does. Let's... Yeah, like a 265 raise. And he just folds. Unfortunate, but it had to be done when you get the two pair like that. Maybe he would have bluffed river too, but at the same time he did also have probably some equity. Maybe I put him on an overpair, like two big cards. I guess two big cards would fold in that situation. I don't know. Sometimes I have a hard time figuring out like when to bluff or when to raise when they have nothing and like stuff like that. Ace 9 offsuit, we'll put in a raise. Not a great hand, but six-handed in a cash game, it's definitely playable. This is probably like at the bottom of my under the gun raising range. If this was in a tournament, this would have been folded immediately, but I think because this is a lower stakes cash game, you gotta take some of these lower end value hands and just raise and go with them. It does get around, which is fantastic. So pick up an extra 25 cents, which is always great. Like you always want to pick up those 25 cents. 5-10 offsuit in the big blind. This is a defendable hand, I think. Against a min raise, definitely defendable. This does nail my range pretty good. I would be defending with a lot of jacks. I would be defending with a lot of threes. I have all the threes in my range. Right, so I definitely liked my little bet there. It does get the job done. Do take it down. I'm gonna fold the king 3 versus under the gun plus 1 and then a cold call by under the gun plus 1. Yeah, whatever. Early position 3 raise, early position call. Just not doing that great again. Plus I still have the big blind act behind act behind me, so that's fine. Although maybe my king 3 might actually have been good. The way it's been checking on. Oh, there's a bet. And there's a fold. 8-2. 8-2 off a stool. On the button though. On the button. Sure. We'll raise on the button. We'll try and steal. And we do steal. Very, very nice. Just run it over this table again. Very nice. Love it. Absolutely love it. Especially after, like, nothing's better than coming back and playing, like, a cash game or a tournament after being on, like, such a major downswing to then just come back and just start crushing it. Like, nothing feels better. So, definitely gonna start playing some more cash games, I think. Start shifting away from tournaments, focusing a little more on cash games, and again, giving this poker thing another shot. Because, like I said, I was thinking about quitting for the longest time. Like, I punted away like a third of my bankroll that I had set aside on tournaments, and it's just not going great for me. And so I decided, like, this is my time. I'm gonna try it one more time. I'll load up enough to be properly bankrolled, I think, for 5-10. Maybe a little bit under bankrolled for it, but I have like actually, how many? Let's see. That's 10 times 10. So yeah, I came in with about 15 buy-ins, which is actually really low. Sure, I've probably not properly bankrolled for this at all, but 15 buy-ins at the max buy-ins. So show some aggression, see what happens. Show some aggression, take it down. Very nice. King 8 suited, that is a raise from me. Get a call. Not really what I wanted to see. And a min raise. That is definitely not what I wanted to see, but could be a lot worse, assuming the flop's favorable. I'm probably behind in this, but I'll call. Actually not behind. Well, maybe I could be behind, but actually not that far behind. I definitely have a lot of equity. Even against exactly ace-jack, I still have so many outs. Like, I'm drawing to the nut flush. Like, this is probably like the best flop for me possible. So, I have no problem leading out a bit strong here. Like, if he jams, I call. I don't mind. So pick up a nice pot there. Definitely don't think slow playing was the right play, because there were so many bad turn and river cards for me. But nope. Nope. Not worth it. 10 jack though. 10 jack's a fun hand. 10 jack is definitely a fun hand. Raises to 30 cents. Pops it again to 125 or 105. Self-fold. Got shot to a straight draw, so this probably was an okay flop for me. Don't know about facing all this aggression though. Don't like it. Four should change nothing. Doesn't really hit either range fairly well. I guess leading, trying to take it down. I don't know if he wants to check back or not. I could see him just like blasting like $3. See what would happen. 224, close enough to $3. The check could easily just be. The check could be interpreted as him trying to induce this raise, or just him trying to. Okay, so it was most likely a bluff and a fail. A failed bluff. Okay. As he leaves. Okay. Once again, raising my button. Queen 7 offsuit is a fairly bad hand, but I don't think he's ever really re-raised that much. What is that? That's a nice re-raise size. All I'm taking. We'll fold. We'll fold. That's fine. This guy's showing a loss, isn't he? Yeah, he's about 100 big blinds down. We are showing a profit of 388, which is great. It's like 40 big blinds. Close to 40 big blinds. Wow. What is with all these aggression? The aggression is real, man. The aggression is real. Just people are just 3-betting like nuts. I don't know if this is a hand I would like to take a stand with, though. I think I will, though. I'll take a stand, just because it has the 7 of diamonds in it, and for no other reason than the 7 of diamonds. Because I love the 7 of diamonds. It's my favorite card. And because I think I have a decent edge post-flop. Actually, I have no idea what this guy is. I just realized I thought this was a different guy. We'll try and take it down right here. Without a heart in my hand, though, if he were to call and or raise me, I think I'm forced to fold, just because I don't have a heart in my hand. But I'm hoping he doesn't have a heart either, because it's really hard to flop. It's super hard to flop a flush draw. But I was correct in my assumption that I would have a decent enough edge post flop, and I was able to bully my way to victory. Phew. Bullying is good. Bullying is most definitely good. I don't remember the 5-10 cent games being this soft. Like, I am not complaining at all. I know it sounds a lot like complaining, but I'm not. I'm happy. What am I? Up like 150 bigs? Making about 20 bucks an hour. That's pretty good. So I think I would have liked that flop. I think I would have continued, but we'll see. Definitely feel like this is a flop to just check call. We do hit top pair, but if it's okay. The 5 is not a bad card for us. Completes a couple of extra draws. We'll go for some thin value on the river. Unfortunate. Wow, that 7 actually helped him. The fact that we had him until the river, that's super unfortunate. Because I figured he would be raising most of his aces pre. And I was correct. That's just really unfortunate that he just had the Jack 7 and got there. Open-ended straight draw though, with a gut shot flush draw, royal flush draw at that. This seems like a pretty nice board to just bet and continue. Don't even mind a call. Love a fold, but don't mind a call. Not the card we really wanted to see. The 10 just gives him all the same draws that I have now, basically. So, we'll continue for, I think, one more street and then see what the river is. I'm not really too worried about the backdoor heart draw. I'm more worried about something like Ace X, which now feels like because he has a draw, he's going to be continuing. He'd be continuing a lot with Ace X type hands. I'm fine checking it back here. I think I win a lot of the time. We had the same hand. Okay. I was right, we did win. Sick. I was like, when he checks the, like I said, I wasn't too worried about hearts, but at the same time, I was kind of worried a little bit about something like King High or a pair of kings, pair of queens that would be calling. It crossed my mind that might be a type of hand that he would have. So if he would have bet there, I probably would have called. If he would have bet large, I probably would have folded, honestly. I don't know, it was tight. I think it was right on that edge. But I'll take a chop pot. When he checked though, part of me really thought he had like ace high and was trying to get to a cheap showdown, in which case, you know, my pair of tens was good. Man, since we both had the same hand, kind of, wow. If an ace would have hit, that'd been crazy if an ace would have hit the board. Given him a straight, probably would have jammed, probably would have called. Would have chopped it up. So. Oh, a new player. Okay. Wait, where did his where did Ding Donger's HUD go? It just vanished. It just vanished. I don't know where it is. I'll defend the queen deuce, sure. This board is actually like super in my favor, so I will not. I think I would check raise on this board and check raise a lot. I think he should check back a lot though. I said I would check raise and I will, because the board is super in my favor. Maybe he has a jack and he doesn't fold, but at the same time, I think a lot of king high, ace high, queen high are forced to fold here in this situation. I was correct in my assumption. Picking the good spots to check raise, so knowing when the range is in my favor and just going for it. Oh, Ding Donger is sitting out. I think that's why. We'll call with the suited connectors. We do hit a piece, catch middle pair with backdoor straight, backdoor diamonds. So we call one. The obvious draw gets there. He did check though. I think I'll check my trips. If it gets to a cheap showdown, that's fine. I don't think he was really calling a bet there anyways. So it was one of those things where like give him the opportunity to bluff with spades if he wanted to. Because especially since I know now that he had king queen, I don't think he was calling a bet there. It was just two overs. Just try and get to a cheap showdown. Although I don't know how sticky he is. Maybe he would have called a smaller bet. Maybe I should have bet for thin Dahlia. But I think this is going to be my last hand. Call it another session. So hopefully you guys are enjoying these cash game sessions. Right? Because I'm enjoying them. Obviously, because I'm crushing it, but definitely enjoying it. It's fun. It's fun. We'll take a look at my the next hand. If it's something good, then we'll play it. Obviously, if it's something bad though, then we'll fold and we'll call it a session. I don't know what you would do in this situation. I don't know what their hands are. Folds, obviously. Fold, obviously thinks folding is the right hand. 2-4 or 2-10. That's it. Thanks all for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye.